And this player has been playing at Cardiff City for 7 years, and he said the biggest difference between Australian football and English football is Yo, what's going on, Big20? Hope you're all super well. I received just before what I thought was, oh no, I gotta take stuff off the line. I'll catch you guys in the car, one sec. Right, so with the grip socks, I worked out before that I've been on this project for a total of 4 months and around 4 days. Man, it is one of the toughest things I've ever done. Again, another hurdle. I'm going to upload the review of the latest sample onto the Steps channel, so if you guys want to see that and see the grip sock samples and what the kind of final design will be, then make sure you guys go down below, click the link in the description and subscribe to the Steps YouTube channel. But man, so frustrating. Anyway, we put it behind us. I'm off to coaching now. I got a session with the team, and then tonight I have team training with Rydalmere, and we'll head off to that. Now, some super interesting stuff. We actually have just picked up 2 under-23 players from Cardiff City. Now, I'm just as interested as you guys are why they've decided to come to Rydalmere, and you know, maybe one day I'll even ask them that and have a chat with them. We may even get them on the vlog, I don't know. But we have 2 players from Cardiff City who are part of the under-23 squad. That's pretty much all I know. We had them at training on Tuesday night. Decent players, very built. That was the thing that I saw that was different to everyone else. They were strong, and you look at their physique and it's completely different. So that was super interesting, but we'll get into that a little bit later. Let's head off to this coaching session. Oh, these socks, man. They're doing my head in. Back home from that coaching session, not too bad. Got everything done that I wanted. Now the focus for me is team training. I need to make sure I'm ready for that. I don't know what we're gonna do tonight. It'll be interesting because last week on Thursday night, we didn't play an 11v11. We played, I think it might have been like 8v8 or so. It was different. I don't know. Look, I enjoy the 11v11s. I enjoy the 8v8s. I think they're all good. Maybe it's good to mix them up. I'm sure the coach has in mind exactly what he wants to do for the session. But again, the focus is performing. Look, I believe there's a possibility I'm in contention for a starting spot this week if I perform at training. I did okay at the game. Do I think I can take someone's spot? I don't know. He may look to change things up. I'm never gonna say I deserve a spot. I deserve this. I deserve that. At the end of the day, it comes down to what the coach wants. You as a player should never think, I deserve this. I deserve that. I've done this, so I should get that. That's not how it works. And if you're thinking like that, when you think and you go to game day and you're like, okay, I deserve to be starting today because I scored a hat-trick last week. You get to the game and you're told you're not starting. Your sort of mental state goes from, yeah, I'm the best player in the world, to bang, rock bottom. So don't think that you deserve stuff just because you've done things. Football's a crazy game. So I've seen some crazy coaching decisions throughout my career. I've seen players dropped for stupid reasons before. It happens all the time. So for you guys out there, this whole message, this whole spiel, you will not go places when you think you deserve it. Let your football do the talking. So, oh, I'm keen to get out there and just train. I'm sick of all I can think about is the grip socks and how frustrating it is starting off this whole new business. It's probably one of the biggest challenges I've had. But we keep going, don't we, Spencer? We love it. We love the grind. So I had to rush out the door. I'm sorry I didn't catch you guys. I was busy trying to do stuff right before I left, and bang, I had to leave just to make sure that I get to training on time. This morning I actually had scheduled a sprint session with Clayton. We were gonna go down and, you know, get a session in. But I woke up, man, and my legs, I didn't want it. I didn't want to do it. Sometimes you schedule things in. I say this all the time. Schedule things in, plan to do stuff, see how you are right before, and then make your decision. There was not much point in me deciding the night before, oh, sorry, Clayton, I can't do the sprint session, I'm not feeling great, because I haven't had that 8 hours of sleep. So yes, I had the right intention to go the night before, but morning, I really wanted to focus on tonight's session. I didn't think it would have been smart to get a sesh in before team training tonight. So look, you always need to think about priorities as well. This could be the last training session of the week before the game because we play on Saturday. So I need to make sure that I'm performing and that it's a good session. I don't want to be fatigued at all. I had a very, very tough double day yesterday. So there's all these little things that you need to take into account when you're training and in season as well. When you're out of season, very, very different. I could have done the session this morning. I wouldn't have had team training tonight. I could have hit the gym again tonight. I could have even done another park session. Like, you're just able to do more. So in season, you need to be careful with your body, because at the end of the day, most important thing is when it comes to weekend, you're performing. That's all it is. So I'm gonna head in there now. I'll see what I can get for you guys. I'm not sure, but I'll catch you guys afterwards regardless. Just leaving now. Lights are off. Session done. So we're back home from training. Just quickly go through the session. Get there, we play an 11v11. It was a shorter field. I think we have a lot of trialists at the moment because the transfer window for the NPL, it opens in around, look, I want to say a week and a half. And that's where you see a lot of players move from one club to another club. You know, players leave our club. We've already had 2-3 players leave, but that opens up spots for more players to come in that transfer window. I don't know how long it goes for. It's something I haven't experienced before because I've never been part of this sort of first grade squad level. So it will be an interesting time to see what happens. You never know. People talk and people call people and you just never know what goes on. But with the 11v11, for the first 35 minutes, I played as a number 10, and man, I found very, very good space. I got the ball a couple of times, put players through. I drove the ball. I feel so confident in that number 10 position, picking the ball up in between the lines, driving the ball forward, and then finding the pass. It's what I love doing. It's what I've done for so long, and you know, it felt good to be back in there and in my element, you could say. So that was super exciting. Good little signs there. And then, because we had 3 teams, we have something like 30 players. So 2 teams would play, 1 team would be off doing sort of 5v5 possession. And then for the last 10 minutes, I want to say, the right back for one of the teams got injured. So I went in, got some extra game time at right back. That's okay, because I wouldn't have played at all. So, you know, 10 minutes of right back is better than 5v5 possession, I would say. Did that again, played very well, took my space and enjoyed it. So look, my performance, I think I did well, created chances and, you know, and definitely put myself in the right direction for things going forward. Now I spoke with the Cardiff City boys. I'll give you guys a little bit of a background on them. I asked them a few questions, but I need to clean some stuff up in here. And I'll chat with you about that. All right, a little bit of different scenery in this room. We're kind of airing it out. We got the mattress up here, but we got the light there, so that's important. So at the end of the session, I sat down with both of the guys who are from Cardiff. One of them I know played for them for 7 years. So I assumed that would be something for like under 15s to under 23s, something along those lines. And he was recently playing in the same league for all of you OGs. When I was at Dorchester, they were in tier 7. So that's Evo Stick for those of you out there who know, and he was playing in that league. I think the other one was as well. Now they were quality, and one of the things I'm always so interested in is what's the difference between Australian football and English football? He told me that he came off the back of a 46 game season. So he definitely knows, you know, he's lived there his whole life. He knows a lot more about English football than I do. And the couple of sessions he's had here, I said, what are you finding the biggest differences are? And we played an 11v11 tonight. One of them said big difference is structure. Over there's a lot of structure. I would argue that it was training, so it's a little bit different. But the other one said something really interesting. He said, when we get the ball in England, when we get it to our front 4, front 3, whatever it is, they're direct. So he's saying that when you get the ball to the left winger or the right winger, the expectation almost is that their aim and responsibility and job is to drive the ball forward, beat the fullback, beat the centre back, whatever it is, take the ball down the line, get a cross in and get an end result. And he said that here it's a lot of, you know, get the ball to the winger, pass backwards, get out here, back to the winger, no, not on, let's go back. And it's not as direct in that sense. And I questioned him, I went, well, do you mean direct as in like a lot more long balls over there? He's like, no, possession ball, but when we get the ball up in the final third in those areas, we're direct. I thought that was really interesting. Obviously, you know, if you watch an English league, it's not going to be every time that the winger gets it, they go bang, 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 bang. There's a time where they get it, play backwards. But it's definitely something that, you know, it opens up your mind about new experiences and new possibilities, because you can take something from one play style and implement it into yours. So that's what he told me the difference was between the English system of playing and the Australian system of playing. So super interesting stuff. I made a little bit of a friendship with him. We talked a little bit and I told him about my experiences overseas, and they were good guys. Definitely top blokes. So I'm going to end the vlog there. I hope at least one of you learned something today from the sort of spits of wisdom that I had. But for now, Team 20, I'm signing out. Make sure you like on the show, subscribe, and enjoy joining us in Rose. Bye.